Hi guys, how are you? Please don't mind the dishwasher noise in the background. It's extremely loud, so I'm so sorry about that. But I want to give you guys this very urgent prophetic word. Well, it's actually for someone in particular. I don't know the person and who their name is or whatever, but I had this very important urgent prophetic dream last night, and when I woke up out of the dream, transitioning into a waking state, before I even woke up, in between that state, I was having a conversation with the Holy Spirit, and I was asking the Holy Spirit, God, do I release that dream? Do I let the person know? Was that just a weird dream, or is this actually for someone? And he let me know that this dream is actually for someone, but he specifically said, be careful, be careful. I'm like, God, is that be careful for me, or is that be careful for the person? He said the dream is referencing be careful, whatever this word is for. The dream is to let them know to be careful, okay? This is someone that God is removing from your life. And here's the thing. Here's the thing. Please confirm this with God, okay? I did not confirm this last night, but it just hit me today. I really just thought about it, like maybe like 20, 30 minutes ago. I posted a video the other day, and the video the other day is, yes, your ex is jealous of you, or your ex is envious of you. And I told you to take heed in that video, and I talked about, being with someone who is jealous of you and basically sleeping with the enemy and not realizing that the very person that is with you is the very person that wants to see your downfall. And I went into details in that video, and this is someone this is someone that they're not with anymore, right? So I thought about that today. I'm like, this reminds me of that, but I didn't get that confirmed. So you will know more than me, because if it's your situation, trust me, you'll know more than me. And just confirm it with God. So let me just explain what happened in this dream. Okay, it's very prophetic. It's to the point where I felt everything as if it was me and it wasn't me. Okay. So I was in this apartment, okay? And in this apartment, I was cleaning up and I was with this guy. There was a guy in the apartment with me, and he was my supposed boyfriend, okay? And again, there was another mirror in the dream. Whenever there's mirrors in a dream and I pass by the mirror, I notice that it's not me. I look in the mirror and I'm someone completely different. I'm a whole new person. I don't even know who I am, but I'm this whole different person. So that's how I know the dream was me being in someone else's shoes and experiencing someone else's life, experiencing what they're going through, so I can have a better understanding on how to deliver the word. Okay. So I was cleaning this apartment building. You guys have, you and this boyfriend had this couch. Okay. The couch was an L-shaped couch, and it was an L-shaped couch, but in two pieces, as in like, you have to connect them together basically, right? And this L-shaped couch, it's like the two-seater was separate from like the three-seater, or the one-seater was separate from the two-seater. I don't know how the couch is, but and in this particular dream, the guy in the dream, it's almost like you were thinking in your mind, I need to hurry up and leave this guy. Like, this is too much. I can't stay in this relationship. He's not helping me out. He's just making my life harder. So basically, ever since you met this man and ever since you've been with this man, it's like your life has been falling apart. It's like your credit score went down. Things are falling apart. You're not able to save any money. And in the dream, you are taking care of this guy. So this is someone that you were taking care of, that was not contributing in your household, that was not helping you out. It's like you had all the weight on your shoulders, okay? And you were stressed out. So I just remember me being you, and I'm cleaning up the place, and these were the thoughts that were being generated. Like, these were the thoughts that were going in my head, okay? And again, let me just remind you, when I passed a mirror and I looked in the mirror, I was not me. I was you. Okay. So this, like, again, this is me being in your shoes in the dream. Okay. So these were the thoughts that were going on in your head, like just wanting to leave the relationship. And then I see this guy come in. Okay. He was in the apartment originally, but he came towards me and he brought this bill. And then this company came and took the couch. Okay, they took the couch. They didn't take the whole couch. They took only half of it. This is why the dream was so weird in this particular part. They took half of the couch. And the reason why they took half of the couch was because you didn't pay the full payment. Okay. So basically, you were renting furniture, okay? And I know this is a thing in the US and in Canada. I know this is a thing to rent furniture. I don't feel like, well, this could be what you're doing, but in my spirit, I felt like this was just like God was just using this as an example to let you know, like, how this person is, causing you to be in debt. I feel like God was using that as an example, as an analogy, right? Because I'm like, why would they come and take only half of a couch, right? But it could be you were renting furniture, but regardless, the analogy is to let you know that this person is literally putting you in debt, okay? So basically, the guy brought the bill. The company came and they took half of the couch, and basically said you're not going to get it back until you pay what's owing for this month. And what happened was you started stressing out and you started yelling at the guy because the guy was supposed to pay the bill. You gave him the money to pay the bill, but unfortunately, he spent the money. So not only is he not helping you and not contributing to your household, but he is spending the money that is meant for the bills, that is meant for things in your home that is important, okay? So what ended up happening was you started thinking to yourself, oh my gosh, I can't do this no more. I need to leave this relationship. This is too much stress. So you went into the kitchen, and when you went into the kitchen, you opened the cupboard and you were putting away canned food, okay? So there is some type of canned food on the counter. You open the cupboard, you start putting away the canned food. Then this man came behind you. So remember, I'm still you. He came behind me and he started to hug me, right? And he started to like whisper like really loving things in my ear to make me like second guess my decision to walk away from him, right? So I just want to remind you that I'm not really myself. I'm actually you in this dream. I have to remind you that I'm you in this dream, and this is one of the tactics that this guy does. Like, he will come to you whenever he does something wrong, whenever he upsets you and you're thinking about walking away. He will come to you and come behind you and hug you and caress your arms and like whisper sweet things in your ear to try to make you second guess walking away from the situation. So as you're putting the canned food away, he was doing that, and he was basically saying like, don't leave and all that stuff, and I love you and I want to be with you and all of that stuff. And you were second guessing this person, okay? Like second guessing your thoughts. Sorry, not this person, your thoughts. So then I woke up from the dream. And when I woke up from the dream, I was like, what is going on here? And then that's when I asked the Holy Spirit these questions, and he let me know that this is actually a word for someone. And then that's when he let me know that he wanted me to tell you to be very careful of this person. This person is putting you in serious debt, okay? This person does not have good intentions for you. Their intentions are to use you. Their intentions are to take from you. Basically, they're going to drain you until you have nothing, and then they're going to walk away from you, okay? And this is going to leave you in debt. This is going to leave you heartbroken, okay? So God has already told you that this is not the person for you. God has already told you the type of a relationship he wants you to have, and that is right for you. But it's really up to you to listen and take heed of the warning. And I just want to throw in a quick testimony. So when I experienced being in your shoes, I know why God allowed me to receive this message for you is because I went through something similar like that as well in the past. And I really, really cannot stress to you how important it is to listen to the Holy Spirit, because I wish I listened to the Holy Spirit. God sent so many people my way to help me, to deliver a message to me when I was in a relationship like this. And I did not listen, okay? And the reason why I did not listen was because this person kept telling me the same things that this guy was telling you in the dream. Like, they would always come around and try to sweet me up and try to make me feel like if I leave, it's going to be a mistake and that they love me. And I want to just let you know that while I was in this relationship, I was being mistreated. I was being used. I was being cheated on. And I was letting everything slide, okay? Every time he came around and whispered nice things to me or talk to me. Well, he never really whispered anything to me, more like talking to me, and would plead his case and plead why I should stay with him. I would always feel bad. I would always feel guilty. And because I knew that he did not have much, I knew his situation with his family wasn't good, and I knew that financially he wasn't okay. I was the one that was doing a lot of the work. I was paying the bills. I was doing everything. And, I know the burden that you feel because I felt that same burden. And on top of that, I was being cheated on and I was being mistreated. I was put in $17,000 debt because of this person, okay? And I paid off that debt, of course, but that was debt that I had to pay off because I got something in my name for this person, and they used whatever I got in my name for them, and they used it to help other women behind my back, okay? And that left me in debt, and that was debt that I had to pay off. God sent a woman to me, a very beautiful, amazing woman that came to me when I was down, when he left me with nothing, and I was crying and I was stressed out and I thought I was going to die because I couldn't believe how much I've helped this person only for them to just walk away from me and leave me. I lost weight. I went down to like 100 pounds. And God brought this beautiful woman in, and she said to me, come to my home and come stay with me for a little bit. I went to her home and stayed with her for a little bit, and she told me, you need to leave this guy. Him walking away from you is a blessing in disguise, and God is saving your life right now, and he is saving you. And if you don't walk away from him, he is going to make your life horrible. And she said, he is going to use you, and you're not going to have anything left. He's going to take from you. He's going to keep coming back in your life, leaving, coming back and leaving. And, you're not going to have anything left. And me being naive, I should have listened to her, but me being naive, he came back around. And when he came back around after he went out there and tested the waters and did what he wanted to do and got with other women, and he realized, okay, they're not giving him the things that he wants that I'm giving him, which is money and everything he wants from me. And once he realized that, he came back. And when he came back, sorry, I told you how the dishwasher is very loud. Once he came back, I was naive. He called me on the phone and said all this sweet stuff to me, and I got back with him. And when I got back with him, I went through the same things again. I got into more debt, okay? And I went through more heartache, right? And it led me down once he left again, it led me down a very, very dark path when he left again, okay? I literally was scarred, okay? Not to mention, but while I was in the relationship with him, a family member of mine, actually my dad, I'm just going to say it. My dad called me and told me, Stephanie, leave this man. He is using you. And I didn't listen. I didn't take heed. So God sent the warning to me twice. When this guy left and I went down this dark, dark path, I was also going through a lot of stuff with my family and warfare. So it really led me down the wrong path. And it was literally, I think like 4 years ago, God told me I did not approve that man to be in your life, and I did not approve for you to be with that man. And I sent warnings to you to prevent you from going through the heartache and the stress that you went through. And I realized that those two warnings came to me from God, and I did not listen. So I'm telling you this because you are in the same position that I was in. And as someone that experienced this, I am telling you this out of love, and I'm letting you know, please listen to God. So whoever this word is for, I pray that you take this to God, and I pray that you go into deep further confirmation or conversation with God to receive your confirmation. I love you guys, and I'll see you later. Bye.